Hi, I'm Ms. Mehta. I've had the opportunity to interview a employability services manager from Torrance University, and as well as the manager and founder of a reputable charitable organization called Rafiki Memoir. I will now introduce with the key stakeholders in both the for-profit and not-for-profit manager, and later dive into how their differing priorities shape decision making. Now, for the profit manager, internal stakeholders include students, academic staff, senior leadership, and teams such as industry engagement and well-being. External stakeholders include industry partners, alumni, and regulatory bodies like TICSA and ASCA. For the not-for-profit manager, stakeholders include children and families, donors, staff, and volunteers, partner organizations, and regulators such as the ACNC and international auditors. Understanding these diverse stakeholders is essential to effective engagement, strategic alignment, and achieving meaningful outcomes, as said by Harrison et al. In 2022, as well as Palmer et al. In 2022. Now we will discuss the for-profit manager's stakeholder priorities. In the for-profit education and work integrated learning context, students prioritize career readiness and access to quality placements. Academic staff focus on curriculum quality and industry relevance. Industry partners want engaged work-ready students and streamline placement processes. Senior leaders emphasize student satisfaction, graduate employability, and revenue growth. Government and regulatory agencies ensure governance, compliance, and educational quality as entailed by Palmer et al. In 2022 as well as Valentino in 2021. And now for the not-for-profit managers' stakeholder priorities. In the community and support services context, children and families prioritize safety, emotional support, and access to resources. Donors seek transparency and measurable impacts. Staff and volunteers value a supportive environment and professional growth opportunities. Partner organizations emphasize collaboration and shared goals. Government and regulatory bodies focus on compliance, ethical practices, and legal alignment, as set by Harrison et al. In 2022 and Pusrika et al. In 2018. Now, a brief comparison of for-profit and not-for-profit priorities. The for-profit sector focuses on career readiness, curriculum integrity, and employable graduates, with senior leadership emphasizing student satisfaction and growth. The not-for-profit sector centers on well-being, transparent impact reporting, and collaboration with government regulators ensuring ethical compliance as well. As Alejandro et al. In 2023 and Valentino in 2021 mentions, that recognizing these distinct priorities helps tailor strategies that meet stakeholder needs and drive organizational success. Now we will discuss the main focus of the for-profit manager. The for-profit manager's main focus is preparing students for career success through quality education, strong industry partnerships, and maintaining curriculum integrity. Personalized student support and operational efficiency in work integrated learning contribute to scalable growth. As Gia et al. In 2024 and Harrison et al. In 2022 discuss, that balancing these elements ensure both quality and impact. Now we will discuss the not-for-profit manager's main focus. In the not-for-profit sector, well-being and support for children and families are significant requirement. Transparency and accountability build trust with donors, while a supportive environment fosters staff and volunteer engagement. Collaboration strengthens program impact, supported by robust governance and ethical compliance, as also discussed by Pisrica et al. In 2018, as well as Valentinov in 2021. Now we will briefly compare the strategic and systematic approaches from both the managers. Strategically, the for-profit manager focuses on client career readiness, industry engagement, and revenue growth through partnerships. The not-for-profit manager focuses on advancing mission impact by addressing community needs, building donor trust, and fostering stakeholder collaboration. Systematically, for-profits managers streamline work integrated learning and comply with industry standards. Not-for-profit manager follows structured governance, regulatory compliance, and transparent reporting and ethical accountability as discussed by Palmer et al. In 2022 and Licandro et al. In 2023. Now we will discuss the government relationship for both the managers. The for-profit manager collaborates with agencies like TEXA and ASCA to ensure educational standards and quality assurance. The not-for-profit manager works with regulators like ACNC and internal auditors to maintain transparency and governance. Both sectors rely on strong government relationships for both long-term sustainability and adapting to stakeholder needs, as stated by G et al. In 2024 and Islam in 2022. Now we will discuss both the managers' perspectives on driving positive change. I'm pleased to say that both the for-profit and not-for-profit managers recognize that every organization has a social responsibility to drive positive societal change. Corporate social responsibility and stakeholder management jointly create shared value and guide ethical decision making. Adapting to evolving environments such as climate challenges and community well-being ensures continued relevance and impact, as mentioned by studies conducted by Licandro et al. In 2023, Harrison et al. In 2022, and Xingli in 2024. Now to summarize. Successfully managing both for-profit and not-for-profit organizations hinges on understanding the diverse priorities of the stakeholders. By balancing a clear strategic vision with strong systematic processes, organizations can maintain quality, ensure compliance, and support sustainable growth. Strong government relationships and ethical leadership build trust and accountability, which are vital for long-term success. Finally, collaboration and adaptability enable organizations to respond effectively to changing societal needs and drive meaningful impact. That is the end of my presentation, and thank you for listening.